Welcome everybody to little Starfinder in the Svenzone. Got to do my normal little check on sound. Give me just a moment, guys. With us tonight, we have Reno. Give
Hey.
us a shout, Reno. With us tonight,
Hey,
we
what's up?
have
Glad to be here.
Reno. Give
Hey.
us a shout, Reno. With us tonight,
Hey,
we
what's up?
have
Glad to be
awesome.
here.
All right,
Hey.
and we have Bobby. Say hello, Bobby.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
And we have Roberta. Roberta, say hi.
Hello, Stream World.
Yay.
All right, and for those of you who can do some math, you'll notice we are short one. Jingo is not going to be joining us tonight, but we do have our message of the day from last week, so we're going to jump right in from last time we played, rather. Let me minimize the map. All right, and so Roberta, you want to do the honors with the message of the day today?
Ooh.
Okay. The party stopped a group of Ikeshti that were part of a gang called the Bloodshot during a robbery of the Deep Cultural Institute. The Bloodshot managed to steal a bunch of research data from the BCI and transmit it to a computer at Cryogenerics in the Corona bubble.
Ooh.
After meeting Will Robinson and getting some gifts from Midnight Corps, they head to Corona. In the first hour, they are greeted by a gang called the Siroccos and get blasted by radiation from a bubble leak. That was interesting. Orndor is starting to suffer from heat stroke as they near their destination. The date is 5th day, 5th Gosrin, 318 AG, and the time is 1:30 p.m.
Yay.
Excellent, excellent. So we're, as you can see, let me go ahead and open up the map. You can see they're in. They got dropped off by the Robbie cab, and they're crossing the bazaar. And cryogenics is just to the southwest, beyond the pink stall down here. Twitch was looking for some sort of protection from the sun, and Orndor,
for the group. Yeah, for the group.
Orndor was
Having heat stroke?
feeling a little bit stress from the heat.
Where on the map are we?
We're at
On
the
the top
bazaar.
right. On the top right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, and so as you're looking around, you see it's sort of like a
Wow.
spread out flea market. The Brass Bazaar spreads for almost a mile, and from north to south, about half that east to west. The cryogenics is right on the southern border of the Brass Bazaar. And so this is sort of the outskirts of the bazaar. And you see that there are some permanent structures, but there are a lot of temporary structures. People come, set up something, sell until they are either sold out or don't want to sell anymore, and then move on, come back later, those type of things. There is a crashed ship that is a permanent structure, but it's used by different people at different times, and that's across the way from you, where the Minotaur-looking Noir is, with the large robot and stuff. And you see that there's a larger crowd gathered around the green tent below you. Twitch, go ahead and give me a percentile. I'm going to say you want less than 30.
Sven, could you send me the map so I can see what
You need no stinking map.
The one I sent you is zoomed in a bit. If you want to zoom out, you can.
That's
but
fine.
it's focused on where you are. All right, so in this particular area, as you look around Twitch, extend your body up high to about 10 feet, sort of looking around, and come back down. You don't see any kind of vendors selling anything to protect from the sun right now.
All right. You're all
Does
going to die.
Does my fur offer me any protection?
Your fur offers you something. Let me look in the combat tracker. It should be there.
Protection from the winter.
You took a feat that gives you +2 fortitude versus cold and heat, and +4 fortitude versus contact disease and poison. It is a feat that you took called abilities. Protective fur. Imagine that. So yeah, that's what you have to have fur to take that feat. So those of you who are thinking about it, he's the only one in this group right now who can take it because he's the only one with fur. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Last week you passed your test anyway, but going forward you're going to be making more of them as for every hour that you spend here in Corona. Also, if you get another blast from the sun, odds are you probably won't, because it's not something that happens all the time, but you never know. All right, so as you're looking around, let me push you guys a roll.
Yeah, I'm not using the camera tonight, so
Perception.
this should work better for me tonight. The rolling stuff and
Oh, nice.
I never do good at perception.
All right, so 3 of you should. There you go. I see 2, missing 1. Looks like Twitch.
Oh, I actually succeeded at a perception.
All right, well, not surprisingly, the shortest in the group, also suffering from heat stroke. Who doesn't notice? But the other 2, you guys notice. This merchant.
Are you circling something?
She is the one who has drawn all the attention.
She's an elf.
It's a nice necklace.
I can see why. She's pretty.
And she is sort of standing up on a little platform, and is gesticulating and speaking to people. So what would you guys like to do? You'll notice if you look closely, she's just outside the green tent.
Practical.
Atomic, evening adventurers. And Atomic says evening adventurers.
Hola.
Hello. Atomic. Woohoo. Okay, there she is. Okay, so she is under the tent and she looks like she's involved with whatever's under the tent, correct? Is that correct?
Correct. She's just at the edge of the tent, standing on a little platform, talking to people, and that's who's interacting with the crowd.
Okay. And is my fatigue due to the heat stroke or?
Yes.
That's something else. Okay. Okay. I like the glowing green eyes. It's cool. It's one of my favorite colors. Day glow green.
They go green.
Yeah, my shoelaces are that color. Other things as well.
Very nice. All right. And so what would you guys like to do?
I need to get in some shade, guys. This is ridiculous. Let's see what I got here.
Tokens are unlocked if you want to move as well.
I'm following your guys' lead. So I don't know whoever wants to take the
I'll
lead.
follow Doc.
Twitch will follow me.
Well, since I'm running Doc, he's, I guess everybody's following Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch, go for it. Lovely lavender purple.
All right.
That's on the
So
throat.
let's go over to the green tent area here and see what the hubbub is about with this particular.
Hubbaloo.
The hubbub,
It's a hullabaloo.
since I'm being
Hullabaloo.
the lead. All
All
right.
right. Yes. All right. Okay. So we're following you.
All right. And as you guys approach, she sees you all, and
Gives us the green eye of evil. Right? Let's just look, huh?
just a second, I gotta fix a couple words here.
No, my bullets except for that. Sneaky. So besides Twitch, am I seeing any taller creatures of some sort in this little grouping?
Oh yeah, you can, as you look at the map, you'll see there's a couple large creatures. A little bug guy,
Right.
directly south of Twitch and
Right.
Loki.
Yep.
There are lots of small creatures. Some of them are kids. Some of them look like adults.
It's a bat-looking thing.
Let's
So here's my reasoning. I'm looking to get some shade, but I'm also very sneaky and I'm short, so I can just kind of casually catch some of their shade if I can do that. Help keep me from perspiring.
All right, so
That's
are you going to
my
stick with
general.
Twitch then, or are you going to be sketchy and go hide under random people's skirts?
I think I'm going to do the random people skirts. I'm interested to do some reconnaissance here and just keep my ears open and do my sneaky thing.
All right, so go ahead and give me a stealth check.
sneaky check.
Yeah.
Not that you're hiding; it's just a matter of how
Right.
well you're able to weave between a
Are you
crowd.
kidding me? It was on a 13, and then the wind blew, and it became a 1. What?
All right, and so as you're starting to move between a crowd, you see this android and this one of the Freets. You had met them, similar type people over in the other bubble you guys were in. Um,
Oh, that's better.
the Efreets are from the plane of fire. And there's a large group of them here in the different burning archipelago locations. And the robot sort of tick, 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 sort of starts tracking you, and a little proximity alarm starts to beep quietly, and they sort of step away from you, grumbling.
All right. Let's see.
All right, so you see this woman, and she's wearing these long flowing skirts. She's got a vest and it catches the sunlight from the bubble above you. Um, and as you guys walk forward, she points to Twitch and Loki, and the crowd sort of moves aside a little bit. Um, Ha, my new friend! No doubt those wearisome streets of you run raw. I can only say that I emphasize. They batter me down just as surely. The only difference, my friends, between you and me is that I manage to greet every single morning fresh and renewed, invigorated and ready. How do I manage such a feat, you no doubt ask? Not with pillows or with pills, no, but with this wondrous device, the perplexing penultimate patent in pain palliation, the Atablossom. Yes, imported at great personal expense from the wondrous genie laboratories of the distant plane of air, this device blends magic and technology in heretofore unexplored genius, restoring vitality as you sleep. Yes, with an Atablossom, no injury is too great, no ailment too malignant. You'll sleep like a baby and then awaken like one reborn.
Okay.
And you see that there's this silvery iridescent sphere in her hand that she's holding up, and it hums quietly and then opens up like a little flower.
Cool.
Now, how much would you expect to pay to never need a doctor again? To never bother your neighborhood mystic? Would you pay 5,000 credits? No? Well, maybe 4,000. Preposterous. No, or even 3 or 2. No, today and today only, because I can tell you are injury-prone daredevils. I shall practically donate this wonder to you for a meager 1,000 credits. So, how many shall I wrap up for you?
1,000 is a lot of money. Let's see what we got here. Here.
Again, what this virtual thing is supposed to do? Because I really don't even think 1,000 is worth it.
Well, I am well aware of these type of things in the general sense, as well as on the cutting edge of technology and social media type of thing. So can I roll something to I don't know, suss out something, figure out anything, learn something?
You can do a culture check.
That's it. How about computers or athletics? No. All right. There
Without
we go.
actually manipulating it. You wouldn't be able to tell.
15. Yes. Got a 15.
All right. Does anybody else want to do any kind of culture check?
I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'm not trained, but I'll try it.
Let's see.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
That's
I'll
not
get
bad.
lucky. No,
All right. So none of you guys have seen anything like this before, and so Twitch, you said you wanted to. You're asking what it does again.
Yeah, I'm asking what it does again. Because it was talking really fast.
But with big words.
Yeah.
Well, my Belita friend, with the Atablossom, you will sleep and you will rest like you never have before. Just imagine curled up under the blazing sun, the heat from the rocks below rising up, cradling your body. It'll be just like you never left the sons of Bolita.
Ooh.
Huh. Help me sleep. I think I'm going to pass. I really am. I'm sorry, little dude.
And what is our lovely lady doing at this time?
So,
I'm keeping an eye on her.
what lovely lady.
The lady in the tent.
Practical Pristine. With the
She's
lovely
talking
glow.
to Twitch.
Oh,
Oh.
she's the one talking to me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay, never mind.
She's
Well, then
the
I'm sorry,
merchant.
little lady.
And how tall is she again?
She's just under 6 foot.
Okay. That totally changed what I pictured in my mind about what just happened.
All right. There's other choices you guys have. You can try to use diplomacy, for example, if you want to try to see if you can get her to lower the price.
I'll certainly do that.
All right. So go ahead and give me a diplomacy check. Does anybody else want to try?
Nope.
I'll give it a
Yes,
shot.
you do. Everybody wants to try.
Everybody.
Fine. Diplomacy +1. Oh, come on.
Hey, better than I did. And I'm good at it. Must have not eaten my Wheaties.
That's right.
You're just weak from the sun. That's why.
That's 2 9s in a
True.
row.
That is very true.
Do any of what professions do you all have? Any profession skills?
Profession.
Where is that under? What's
It
profession?
would be in your
Profession under?
skills page,
Yeah.
and it doesn't. I don't think any of you do. That's something we can change, by the way, depending on your background. So for some of
I have
you,
physical science.
okay,
I have mysticism,
like Orindor
acrobatics.
is a rich brat, so he doesn't have any professions. He didn't work a day in his life before he decided to go adventuring.
But I am useful beyond fathomable, whatever the word would be.
Whereas
Right.
Loki, for example, as a scholar, you could have like a teacher's assistant or even a professor, or some sort of profession like that if you want, or educator, or you know anything along those lines. Something that a scholar would have, a researcher perhaps, where people, even a legal paralegal type thing, if you wanted to be having those type of professions. Twitch,
Lord
you were a bounty hunter,
Astro.
so you should definitely have. So I'll add that right now. You definitely have bounty hunter. All right, and looking at your, we'll go with intelligence for that. All right, so at any point, including now, if you want to tweak a couple ranks, you can add ranks to that profession, bounty hunter. And so anytime you think it might come in handy, you can use that check. So like for now, maybe you could do a quick bounty hunter check and do a quick search of the infosphere to see if she has a bounty on her, things like that. So pretty much anytime you think you can use it, you can.
Okay,
So
so
what?
what are all the little extra boxes underneath of it? Do I need those there?
Extra boxes.
So there's a blue line that says edit list. Just click that and that should get rid of those boxes.
There's a blue line that says edit list.
Between miscellaneous and total, over to the right.
Also, things that look like symbols for astrology.
Okay, I got it.
Is that what you were talking about, to get rid of boxes?
Yep.
Perfect. Yep.
Which one did she press?
And you're also going to get a bonus for that as well. You get a because that's your background. So you get a, let me check. She pressed the down arrow where it says edit list if you hover the cursor over between.
Okay. Yeah, mine is a plus error. Okay.
Pretty sure it's a +2.
So,
Theme knowledge, here it is.
so from what you said, isn't it feasible that between my computers culture and
You
and
too, Leah. Go to bed,
diplomacy,
please. There's something stuck under it.
that I would be able to do something similar to what you were just talking about with the profession thing?
Hand me that little
I have
bottle.
I have a computer, whatever access I have, and I also have
I know. Just give it to me.
the means to look up things and
Borrow some of my
know where to look.
There's some in it. You can put some lotion in there. Dad, you can use
Good
that
night.
other.
So you're saying you want to do a computers check, and what are you doing a computer check for?
You had just talked about adding a new thing to Loki's thing, and I'm sounded like you were saying fell under a combination of engineering, culture, and computers. So I was wondering, like, is it feasible that I could do that like now, even though I don't have the profession thing?
So I'm not sure I'm following what you're saying. I talked Twitch. I was talking about professions. So
Right.
coming into before you guys started adventuring, if you had any kind of profession, then you
Right.
should have a profession skill. As
Okay.
a noble, you don't really have a profession because you didn't have a job. Your
Right. So
job
I
was
also went to going to college and being schooling. That's what I was. It's my job.
right. Whereas Loki, as a scholar, and I was talking to him, he can pick one of the anything, any kind of scholarly profession that he wants. And I was just giving him examples like a
Okay.
paralegal or a professor or a researcher, those type of things that are things that a scholar background would give you a profession under. And
Okay.
what it does is there are just some niche situations where, say for whatever reason you needed to go and talk to a legal firm. Well, if he was a legal aid and that was his profession, well, he would then have a huge bonus for that because he's
Yeah,
done it.
but dad has my dad has a lot of connections. So I mean,
Right.
political.
That's why you get a -5 difficulty or +5 basically to any culture checks you're making having to do with nobility and those type of things
Okay.
because of your connections. Yep.
Okay.
But it
Thank you.
doesn't. It's what I'm speaking of is specifically a profession, like
Right. I know.
Twitch
I'm
is a
just
bounty
like,
hunter. So
got it.
I think Jingo also has a profession skill as well.
Would that be the astroseismology?
Yeah, so he's a researcher. So he has a profession researcher. Jingo does. I mean,
Right.
Doc Day does because that's what he did.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so getting back to what we're doing, um, this woman is trying to sell you stuff. Did you want to, like I said, so you guys are trying to talk her down. Um, she
Um,
does move forward a little bit through the crowd, and
Now I'm very aware of the subtleties of womanhood. Am I noticing, like I said, a high level of diplomacy? I'd be interested in talking to her, or at least catching it. She's catching our eyes. I can tell that she's looking at us versus somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If we have caught her attention, I would be able to tell.
yes, it is very apparent that she motioned to you to Twitch and Loki as you guys walked up. The crowd parted, and
Okay.
she's been talking directly to Twitch and Loki um, during this time.
Okay. Right. So she's closer than it shows on the map, or she's not.
It's about 10 feet away now.
Okay.
And
Are there any sort of stuff under the tent that we can see that would something that you could like walk up like a table and look at stuff so you're browsing?
You see there are other blossoms inside, and other crates and things that are locked or shut.
So would it be okay like to meander around and be under the tent to look a little bit at stuff, or is that wouldn't be couth?
No, there are no display cases or anything like that.
Okay.
I don't like her walking up to me.
She says, well, it's clear you all are not the normal run-of-the-mill tourists that we get here in the Brass Bazaar. She's motioning around and things. Tell you what, I've been using the Blossom for so long that I've got 2 Mark 1 serums of healing that are just getting ready to expire because I don't need them anymore. Because every night after I get a full night's rest, so I will throw these in with your purchase of the first Blossom that is purchased today. And I see here that your friend is already starting to feel the effects of the sun. I'll even lower it, take a loss, and I'll even give it to you for 900.
Wait, but there's more.
Right.
Well, here's my concern. My concern is that because of its nature, that it could be some way of luring us into being sedated and then attacked
Are you
with
saying
tracers.
this to people?
Yeah, to our people.
I've been thinking it the whole time. That's why I'm like, I don't want her walking too close.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not concerned about her as much as I am concerned about the device and its potential.
Her eyes just look evil to me.
No, they're sexy.
They're kind of hypnotic. I want to do a sense motive. See if I can sense that she's got any ulterior motive to this,
That's a good idea.
other than making money.
All right, so give me a
Wow. Holy crap.
sense motive check in a tower.
I'm going to do it too, Sven.
Okay.
Now, just is sense motive just a side subcategory of diplomacy?
I don't
Sense
think so.
I think so.
I don't understand your question. It's not. It's telling their motive, sensing their motive.
Right. But if you have diplomacy, you would be able to do the same. So it just seemed like it's a lot more a specific diplomacy category as opposed to a completely separate thing that would have nothing to do with it. I think it would have to do with it. But that's my thought.
No, sensing motive is telling whether or not they're lying. Diplomacy is getting them to do what you want them to do.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So, as far as you can tell, I mean, you're looking around. This is a crowded square. You can't think of anything that would cause, it's not like she's gonna transport you to another dimension or capture your mind or kill you or anything like that. But so it looks like she's telling the truth. She's just trying to sell you something, and it's up to you whether or not you want to accept it.
I'll look up online if any information about that you can find out about the thing or whatever.
I mean, like reviews, side effects.
Yeah.
All right,
Plus,
so give me
plus
a computers check
my
in the tower.
okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's the door? Come here. Here it is. Okay.
To whom?
Yeah,
Whom?
'cause my friends are well-to-do and definitely are on the cutting edge of whatever technologies are out there and spending money to do so. First in line for that Apple thing.
That new iPhone 500.
I don't know. Is it a phone 500?
No,
Okay, yeah,
it was.
yeah. We're at 7 or we're at
Uh,
11.
this is a futuristic game. I was trying to make a joke.
Yeah, yep. It probably is.
All right, so give me just one more second. So Atomic redeemed the cloak. So cloak is a tiny bit tricky because it is black with a red hood
Oh,
or
I see. I
collar,
still see it.
or it's red with a black collar. So you did the black one, so I'm going to do the black with the red collar. So if you're wondering why it's red when you redeem the black, it's just because the color is that way. Anyway, thank you, Atomic. Appreciate it. You using your spend particles. And let me go ahead and appreciate that, Mantha. You throwing up the DOF characters. Thank you. And Mantha also subscribed 5 months in a row. That is awesome.
Way to go, Mantha!
Pretty good.
And if you want to be awesome like Mantha, you can. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. So, hey, throw it my way if you want. So let me go ahead and one last thing you need to do is start the timer, and then we'll get back to what we're doing. All right, so you are able to find out that Orndor, you do find that there's something similar. You do not find anything about the Atablossom, but
Okay.
there is one that's similar, but it's green and it's made by the Vesk, or the giant lizard people.
Yeah.
And it is listed as a sleep aid. So
Okay. So could it be legit? Fortunately, I don't have any daddy's money with me, but I got some money. I'm interested in getting it. I'm willing to take the chance, I think. And you guys need to keep an eye on me, make sure I don't get knocked out and taken advantage of.
All right. Well, of course, anytime you're trying new drugs and new things, got to have a buddy.
all right,
Yeah.
so go ahead and give me
Okay.
another diplomacy check since you're looking at actually purchasing it.
Okay. In the tower.
This one, and I'll give you a +2.
In the
No,
tower.
it's not,
Okay.
not in the tower.
Right.
I know what the DC is.
Can do better, but it's all good. 13.
All right, so that's a 15 with your +2.
That's better.
All right, so she will hand over. She'll go back into the tent and hand you 2 of the serums, and your Atablossom.
Okay.
Just go ahead and take off 900 credits.
Okay.
and or UPBs. They're all the same.
Yep.
And she turns to the rest of the other Loki and Twitch. And what about you? How many would you all like?
Well, I'll pass.
I'm also going to pass for now. Yes.
All right. So,
Sven, what do you have for my credits? It's 1,230 or something like that. No, 1,130.
I don't see anything in your inventory, in your gear. Did you clear it out already?
No, it's not. Yeah, I just pressed 0 and then I wanted to get it out for. I'm pretty sure it's 230. So I'll just
All
put
right,
that
let's
in.
see if it's updated in the party sheet. Yes, sadly it has updated. I don't show anything on the party sheet either.
Okay, I'm going with 240.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to push you guys, 2 of you a roll.
Obviously, not me. I didn't get it.
All right, so she says, well, as she says, well, your little friend here has clearly made the wiser choice. And her face turns serious for a moment as she turns and says, I feel bad for those of you who didn't take me up on my offer. The fates seem to frown upon those, and bad luck follows you around, whereas your little friend here will be able to sleep like a baby. You have my pity. But what about the rest of you? And she turns and starts hawking to the other people.
Okay.
All right, and so -2 to attack and skill checks. Good news is you guys get some experience.
Yeah.
Bad news is those of you who did not purchase from her it just continues to nag at you in the back of your head, and every little thing, every little stumble you make, every little trip, it's one of those you get what you expect. It's like, oh, see, it's the bad luck. Oh, I knew I should have bought one. And
Doing that.
it's basically has sapped your confidence a little bit. And so Loki and Twitch will have a -2 to their attack and skill checks.
I don't think my character, as a bounty hunter and as confident and secure as he is, plus coming from a heat world, I don't think that would shake my confidence, really.
Right, but you would probably be, if that's the case, then you'd probably be more likely to notice that there's something wrong and maybe detect that something's amiss, as it were. Right?
I mean, the way she's making it sound is my confidence is shaken because she said, oh, bad luck's going to follow you. I don't believe in luck. I'm a bounty hunter. I'm based in reality, not like, I don't know, a fantasy world. And there's lots of people out there that buy into the whole luck hoopla and, oh, if somebody curses you or whatever, then you're going to be cursed for forever and blah 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 blah.
Right.
I have my feet based in reality. I don't think that her saying that to me is going to shake my confidence.
But you would notice that
Hmm.
there's something fishy going on, especially if the others of us were saying something or whatever, right? I mean, but what if it's a spell? You would recognize, hey, maybe this is something is not correct. I would think that's what I'm trying to.
I don't
Well,
get what you're saying. You're saying because I'm now my confidence is shaken, I'm going to notice something more?
yeah, you're gonna notice that your confidence is shaken where it shouldn't be, right?
Okay.
It's like Okay, go ahead. I guess
If you just
my logic is not evident.
is that not what you're trying to convey, Mr. DM? Is that because of what she said, my confidence is shaken?
In a sense, yes, that is what has happened to you and Loki.
But like I'm saying, I don't understand how somebody just saying that bad luck is going to follow me is going to shake my confidence if I am grounded in reality.
If it's happening, something is happening. You would notice it more so than the rest of us.
There are things at work here that are beyond what's being explained to you. So it's, as Atomic Hero Squad says, accursed curses. Something is going on that's affecting you. It is not a normal thing for you to have happen to you. You are absolutely correct.
I told you she was evil.
So
Let's see.
awesome. So who has good mysticism that can check on that BS?
Me.
This is
If you guys start grumbling and then you say,
yeah,
"Hey, what's going on?" I can do a mysticism check
I mean, I
I
am
can too. I got a
I'm
+7.
yes. Why would I let that bother me?
because you see that other thing. That.
So at this point, you guys don't even realize what's going on. You just have left. I'm telling you as a DM what's happening.
Okay.
But you at this point you don't even realize anything's happened yet. It's just going over in your mind the things that she was saying and um, stuff like that.
Okay. And all that stuff I just said, then you can ignore it.
There is no physical or there's no way to know that anything has happened to you guys.
Okay.
Short of me telling you. So as you guys leave and as the crowd goes back to listening to her, are you guys going to do anything else or head over to cryogenerics?
I would think we would go to cryogenetics, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's get that going. All right, so as you're walking up to the building, you see that it's like a pale blue and gray paint. Um, it's clearly a warehouse, and it's seen better days. And the painting is streaks. There's large windows, and looks like it's 1 story high. There's large loading doors around the corner, um, and there's a snowflake on a sun-bleached sign out front, and that says "Cryogenerics, keep her cool."
That's funny.
All right, so I'll presume you guys are walking up to the front door.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you can close your brass bazaar map.
Okay. Where's it supposed to
Perfect. All right, so go ahead and here's the map. Waiting for Fancy Ground to catch up. Yeah, Atomic Hero Squad said never trust the pretty ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, I take offense to that.
For sure.
There it goes.
Yeah.
It took me like 3 times to share the map. That's weird.
Yeah.
All right, so you can set yourself up however you want to go. However you want to approach that door there. See the sun shining down. I don't know what that is, so we're just going to close it and pretend it wasn't there. Oh, sorry. Here, let me unlock it. There you go. So now the tokens are unlocked. All right, Orndor and Twitch, you guys moving up?
Yes. I had nope, just not much.
I had already, but okay, there we go.
All right, so you see here the walls are concrete, the doors look like some sort of metal. You see windows and skylights. Probably not glass, just because in this heat they wouldn't last very long. And as you
I'll
move
do
up, you see the door is locked right now.
I'd like to do a check on it. I'll go up and look for any sort of mysterious things, and I can see
Or
if I can
any
get.
signs that indicate hours of operation.
Yeah.
It is a business after all.
I have stealth and sleight of hand, so
All right, so you see a little sign, a little made sign thing that says cryogenics for all your storing needs by appointment only. Contact this number, and it has a number. And go ahead and I'm going to push you guys a roll. Yeah, they don't have history, which is annoying. So I'm just going to do this then. DC 12 for everybody. All right, so you guys should have got your rolls.
Recall. Reroll that.
Okay, go ahead and use your recall.
What was it? Wasn't that one I could do whenever? Yeah, that's.
So just roll, go to your main page and just click on the your intelligence.
Intelligence.
And Twitch, you should have a roll.
Yeah.
That's your initiative.
Oh, wrong one. Intelligence. Damn.
All right, so we just needed one of you to make it. So Orindor, you remember you guys have a key card to cryogenics from the person, that lizard guy that you captured,
Right.
Vatic.
Who's got it?
Oh, that's right. Who does have that?
Whoever
I
you
think
want to
Doctor.
have it has it.
How about me?
Okay, you spoke up first, so you have a key card.
All
That's
right.
why you remembered it. Like, oh yeah,
Right.
I see a slot here. I have something I can
Yes.
stick in that slot.
All right. So the serum of healing Mark II, is that going into the party sheet, or does it go to me personally?
The 2 that she gave you,
Yeah.
those will go to you directly, as is the Blossom.
I wouldn't use them.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in my inventory here.
Because I haven't given it to you yet.
Well, there you go.
I was trying to move the story along.
Move the story along, damn it.
Well, open the door.
All right, fine. All right, I'll take it. Since I'm already there at the door, I'm trying to open it. I will stick this key card in and see if it works. It does anything.
Did you already have one, Serum of Healing?
I did have one, yes. It was a Mark 1.
Just making sure you have the right one. You do. Okay. All right. So now you have 3 and you have the Blossom.
I thought it was Mark 2, though.
No, she's 2 Mark 1s.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fine.
All right, door's open.
Sweet. So I look back at Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Here, boy.
Dear boy.
I do not do that. But I will step into the door here and kind of casually move to the left a little bit, take a look around.
All right, so that sound is time is up for the cloak. I'm going to wear it for a couple more minutes because Atomic, you're awesome.
I'll show you.
So I'll give you a little extra little cloaky time. It is really hot to wear this cloak though, just saying. Okay, so as you see, as you come in here, Loki, you coming in, or are you gonna let the door close behind you?
It's that one.
All right, so
That
as you
one.
guys come in, you see that this
The abscess in that one. I'm trying to.
this technology in here is a bit
I'm
outdated.
just trying to point to the one that has the app store in it.
Hey, Bobby, can you mute your mic, please?
And you see that there's a little screen shot. I mean, like a what am I trying to say? The
Just like
a
a video screen. A display.
right there, but it's showing static pictures, slideshow. Holy crap! So a slideshow of the different services that they provide. They're all having to do with keeping things cold, whether it's cryogenics or just anything that would need to be kept colder than the temperature outside, you can buy here. And it's basically a storage facility for cold people. And then you also see in the door right on either side, there's a door behind the desk and a door just to the north of Doc. They both have signs saying warning extreme cold. The ceiling is 12 feet high here. You do know from being outside that the main warehouse is bigger than just 12 feet. And you see that there's a little desk there with computers, and another desk looks for like a waiting room type area for customers.
All right, I'll go over and check that out. The one straight ahead.
Okay, just go ahead and move yourself wherever you're going to go.
All right.
It is cooler in here than it is outside. It's a nice balmy 80 or so. Compared to the 120 outside, it's much nicer.
Yes.
Now, one quick note as far as your armor goes. Your armor is made to withstand the cold of space and the vacuum of space, those type of things. But it does not protect you as much from the heat. But when it comes to cold, you are relatively protected.
Oh, that's good to know.
All right, so you see a computer terminal, a chair.
I look around. Is anybody there that looks like in charge or might care if I'm at the computer?
There's nobody in this room at all.
Okay, I'll go ahead and check it out.
Okay, you're checking it out from 15 feet away, and it looks like a computer and a chair.
Try turning it on. See if there's anything in it. It's the ID at least.
Okay, so you move up, sit
Yep.
down in a chair, start messing around. Give me a computer check. All right, so you do see that this. Are you Twitch? What are you doing?
I'm over here just kind of keeping an eye on Orndor to make sure that, nothing jumps out of the shadows and attacks.
Good call. Good call.
All right, so give me a
I'm not gonna
perception
leave
check.
Orndor here. Do a what
Loki,
check?
perception. Loki, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
We're not talking about real life. We're talking about your character.
Oh.
I have really good. Just kiss my tiny. Did I even roll the right one?
You did.
Oh, that's right.
A 3 on the dice.
-2.
Three on the dice is not going to be nice. All right. So Orndor, you do see here that the computer has laughable security. It's legal business documents, employee records. The background is of a couple of Verthani men embracing with the bubble in the background.
Okay.
It looks like normal, what you would expect from a cold storage facility.
Are you finding any sort of like a roster of people that like payroll or something like that I might be able to see if there's any sort of regular type of activity with people, not people, aliens and everybody.
That's what Verthani looked like.
Brithani.
So yes, there are employee records here. What are you looking for?
Just trying to get an idea, a feel for what might be here or what used to be, what they're used to doing, or anything, any sort of information in that realm.
So,
There
is
are
there any
4
way to
employees on the payroll.
Okay.
is there any way to tell if this is the computer that received the information that was sent?
It is not.
Well,
Yes,
you
there is a
suck.
way to tell,
Okay.
and it is clearly not the one that received the information.
Oh, okay. Like you can tell, but no.
It is not sophisticated enough to be attached to one of those type of data devices.
Okay.
All right, are you doing anything else while you're there, Orndor? Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Tower.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Also, you are still fatigued. Twitch is only down 3, but Orndor, you were down 11. Loki,
Right.
you're down 7 of 18. You guys have taken a couple short rests already. If so, either one of you, if you want to use them, you can.
The healing center we're talking about.
No, I'm talking about those. Use your resolve to get back your stamina.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm down to 1.
Thanks again, Atomic, for using your Svenzone particles. All of you watching can do that. So yes, the password is password 4321.
Unoriginal.
That made me think of Spaceballs. 1, 2.
Orndor, did you want to regain your stamina, or are you gonna keep
Yes.
stay
Yeah,
at
I will
11 now?
definitely. I will definitely get my stamina.
Go ahead and click the little button on your main page.
Yep. All right. There we go.
All right, so you do see there's a scrap of paper taped under the desk.
All right. I will take that off.
It has on there those numbers.
Here, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what's up, you? All right. I will memorize those. Some numbers here, people.
All right, so what else are you guys doing? There doesn't seem to be Twitch. You don't see anything else over here where you are, where the counter is. There's a couple pamphlets, and Loki, you're sitting by a bunch of chairs that have seen better days, but are comfortable. Look reasonably comfortable.
Well, maybe we should check out the back then.
Yep.
So you see both doors have keypads next to them, numeric keypads.
I'm going to go over to this one. Did he tell us he found a piece of paper with the numbers on it?
Yes, he did.
Or did he told us what the numbers were?
He did not.
But he did say he found them. Give me just a second. I got to plug my computer in.
feel free to move around, do what you want to do. Where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Let's
I'm
go through
gonna
one.
ask I'm gonna ask Orndor what the numbers were on the piece of paper that he found.
It's 87532.
I'm gonna put that number into the keypad.
All right, and that unlocks the door that you're at.
Sweet.
I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna go.
All right, so you hear as you open it. It is almost like an airlock. As you step in and are in, even only your armor is protecting you, as this room is extremely cold, both figuratively and literally and mechanically. Um, you hear your armor, the mechanics in it, um, the mechanism in it, start over working, especially coming out of the heat. Give me a percentile.
Okay, give me just.
Everybody or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
And the door immediately closes behind you. All right, so you are very cold, as your armor is struggling to keep up and protect you. You can feel a couple spots where you were sweating, and your seal on your helmet is a little loose, as this thing comes through, and the ceiling in here is 20 feet high. You see a bunch of crates and canisters and gas, all arranged orderly around the room. There are stairs on either side that you can see, and you hear humming machinery. If you had your helmet off, you would definitely see your breath, uh, and there's a platform up on either side. And do you have ranks in engineering?
Yes.
I believe I do.
I do as well.
Yes.
All right, so you recognize the machinery as refrigeration units. So as the door closes, what are the rest of you guys doing? You guys are all still haven't moved.
Well, since he went through that door, don't want to split up the party, so I guess we'll just have to follow.
There is 2 doors.
All right, so as you guys move up,
Move over that way.
What the frick? Oh my god. Why bother me so much?
you were standing on top of Doc, so I had to move you to move him back so you could stand where you wanted to. All right, so as you step inside and start looking around, sort of gathering your wits, a blast comes past your head, and I need initiative from everybody.
Is everybody done moving now so I can move inside the door?
Please do.
Thanks.
So you can't. The door's open as this happens, so you're just outside the door. As Loki steps into the room, this happens. I'll let you guys catch up and move up to him.
You push it initiative, or are we actually selecting initiative?
It's a selected.
Yeah, you can roll it. I can push it if you want, but you guys can roll it.
No, you've been pushing other roles, and you're kind of like 50-50, or it's like, to me, be all in or all out. Just
Okay, I will do my best to push the rolls. There are times it's just going to slow things down sometimes. All right, so
what
everybody
I'm
has
saying
rolled
is,
initiative.
out. Just have us roll it or
Document.
push it. You decide, but
Sick.
just
How about this? Why don't you find the thing and you push the button? And how about that?
All right, so from behind the crate, a blast comes towards you.
Uh-oh. This is when we're in the room.
And it misses you. Gorgio also redeemed subscribed for 5 months. This time, and Gorgio so far has been ahead of everybody. He's been first 4 months he was number one. Tonight in Gorgio you got beat by Mantha. She was 5 months, beat you by like an hour. So, but I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. And Gorgio's back to playing. He really wasn't gone for very long, but I sort of missed him. Um, so if you guys want to see some cool live D&D and want to screw with players, he's the way to go, because I was there Saturday and I redeemed a random trap for the players, and I also gave some healing potions to the monsters while I was watching.
Uh,
All right, and so to remind everybody how a surprise round works, if you are the one being surprised, then you can't do anything. If you are the one who is surprising the other people, you can either do a move or a standard action. You cannot do both. There we go. I'm moving the map a little bit so everybody can see what's going on inside the warehouse. And yes, those of you who are closely paying attention, those are moving clouds of mist. In case you missed it. All right, another shot comes towards you.
so where is it exactly? If I'm in this room, is it going towards Loki? Or is it coming from behind us and down?
Yes, they're from inside
Yeah.
the warehouse. They're taking shots at Loki. This one hits. It's a you see this bolt of electricity and it blasts into him.
Not good.
All right, Loki, give me a perception check. I will say if you get higher than a 18, then I will let you go. You happen to notice something as you were stepping into the room. Alrighty, so another shot comes towards you.
3.
Gonna die.
All right, top of round 2. Loki, you're starting them off. So as you get blasted by these couple rounds, sort of shake your head a little bit, and you're not even sure where a couple of the shots came from, but you can see 2 of them poking up their heads out from behind some of these crates and equipment that's here. They look like little Akeshi again.
Let's see. I'm gonna target that one. Hold on.
And you can feel
What is
Twitch's
it?
breath on your neck behind you as he's waiting to get in the door.
Actions page. Okay. I'm within range to. Holy knuckle.
All right, you guys are liking those 3s tonight. So your shot goes wild as you go to pull out your pistol. You got to move or anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here by the stairs.
All right. So Doc's going to go. He's going to move up. Oh, the door was closed. All right, I'll try it again. There we go. Holy shnikes. All right, and he's going to. All right, so he can see this guy ahead of him. So he's going to shoot him with an inhibitor. He's going to call out into his communicator. Hey guys, I see 3 of them.
I speak back. Which direction as I come in the door?
12, 1, and 2 o'clock.
12, 1, and 2. Okay.
All right, so I'm just pulling up his stuff. Waiting for Fancy Man to catch up. Here it is, Needler. That is a hit. So he's going to do his basic inhibitor to give him a -2 to armor class.
There you go.
And then he's going to do the damage, a little bit of damage. And all right, and it is this guy's his turn to respond. So he's going to shoot at Doc. So again, this blast of electricity comes blasting out from behind the consoles where he's hiding. Slams into Doc. So the other one's going to shift and move. And he's going to take another shot at Loki. All right, Orindor. So, okay, you may have shifted here.
Yeah, I was
All right,
going to
so
move
put you in that
towards the door.
start in that square, and so you're looking to go through it. So move into Twitch's square and then straight up,
Okay.
and then you can. I'll move you from there. So that's 10 feet of movement.
So why is it only 10 feet?
But you moved into Twitch's square and straight up. So that's 2 squares.
Oh, and I have two more. Oh, that's it. Never mind.
Oh, and
So
go ahead and give me a percentile now that you've stepped into the room. Same thing. Your armor starts as it fighting the cold.
I'm not seeing anything. So they're shooting at me. I'm going to. Can I see them yet? I know the direction, but do I see anything where I can take a reasonable shot?
I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. You should be able to see 3 of them.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, my map is too close, I think. Let's see. Try that.
There's one at, again, 2 o'clock. One's almost directly north of you. And one you may not be able to see because it's behind some of the other equipment. Are you going to move anymore? Because if you stop moving and shoot, you can't move again.
Right. I'm going to see. Hold on a second. Where's that guy? I'm going to screw here. I'm going to move. I'm going to continue along the wall here straight up. 5 and 10 more. That's my 20. God.
All right, so did you see the guy 20 feet from you?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah. Line him up. Line him up.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Atomic. I appreciate you very much.
Oops.
That was 10 minutes ago. You're probably already gone, but I appreciate you.
Am I targeting anything? This one there, sorry.
And Giorgio, let me give
Why is
you.
it not working? I'm clicked.
Now that we got the party started, the fight started, I'll go ahead and give you your Peter.
Can you target the thing, please? My targeting is not working for whatever reason.
Mother. He just dug his claws into me 3 times. Thanks, Giorgio. I appreciate you,
There we
man.
go. Okay. I'm gonna go with my my laser pistol. Yeah. Trying to keep it a little quieter this time. There we go. I'm rolling. Hit. Oh, I got a 6. Can we? Or did I bust the brick in? Oh, I'm done. It's a hit. All right, 22. Here we go. That was my total 6.
All right, so you move in, you blast this guy with your laser pistol.
So 6 damage. Okay, that's my stuff.
All right, Twitch, you're up.
Okay.
Twitch.
Why can't I find out what the... step in here and go this way.
So you should be able to see all three of them.
Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with the closest one that I see. And I'm going to shoot him. And I guess I'm hitting him. Woohoo! Nice. So I step in the door and just kind of do a little side step over here and get a quick view of what I'm looking at and hit the first guy I see.
Nice. As your auto target rifle blasts out and slams into him. I'm not sure what kind of piercing, so it's a bullet. All right. So the bullet slams into him. Like I said, they are firing pulse caster rifles, so they're electricity, non-lethal damage. All right, so this guy shoots at the big one, Twitch. And a 7 is not going to do it as you come into the room. And it's going to bring us to round 3 as the doc gets to go again. All right, so he still has this guy targeted. He's going to step up and get behind these carts and stuff, so he is in cover.
Cool.
And for those of you watching and wondering why 15 feet to move 2 squares, diagonal is 15 feet in Starfinder. Every other one is, so it's 5, then 10 more feet of movement for a total of 15. 5, 10 more when you move in diagonally. So he's going to shoot his pulsecaster pistol. No, he's going to shoot his needler at him again. All right, so a total of 16 is a hit. All right, so he does minimum damage. Orindor, you are up.
I'm taking another shot at our friend. Go. Come on.
Oh, and Twitch, I need a percentile from you. And Orindor, I need a percentile from you. I cannot push percentiles.
$19.
All right,
Could be
so
good, but even.
both of your armors are fine.
Oh, I had a hit. I can go ahead and put it. Roll the damage, right?
Correct. That
Come
is
on,
a
big
hit.
guy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, man.
All right, so that is enough to he gets knocked back with your laser pistol. That is not non-lethal damage, so he collapses, drops to the ground. All right, and then from the back of the room, you hear some heavy footfalls. One not sure why it. There he goes. One took forever for it to delete this guy. All right. As one of the 4 people on the roster, you saw the manager, the one who of this location, comes stepping out of the back room. Her you remember it being some big long name on the her actual name was really long, almost like a for us it would be equivalent to a Russian name, but for you it could be Elvish or however you wanted to say it. But in parentheses after it had Big Tola is her nickname. As this vest comes strolling out,
Lovely. Beautiful.
five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so she moves over to here. She has a pistol in her hand, and she shoots at the biggest thing she can see, which is Twitch. $19 on a dice is going to hit. This is a semi-auto pistol, so again, shot rings out, a bullet goes flying across, slams into into Twitch. And Twitch, it's your turn.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna fire back because I'm not going to tolerate that crap. Where is that? Auto target rifle. Take that. Tit for tat, apparently.
Mantha, if you're here, you can go ahead and check off
He's
Peter
on the dice again.
and the cloak. They've both been redeemed
Wow.
correctly.
All right, so I shoot at her. I hit her. Okay.
All right, Loki, you go up.
So I'm gonna go up these stairs right there.
All right, so it's just leads to a circular landing. There's equipment and stuff up here. You're on like a little balcony overlooking the warehouse.
Yeah. I can't shoot at anything from here.
Oh yeah, you can. But I'm saying you couldn't go as the full 30 feet that you wanted to go.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I can't see any of the.
Let me see
Well,
something. Let me
this is
see what's blocking your view here.
This is,
All right, so give me just a second here, because there's not, I mean, there's a railing, but there's not really walls. So let me check and see what kind of walls they have here. All right, so it's a, that's weird, because it's a, you should be able to see out of that. Let me check this. There you go.
there
Now you
we
should be
go.
able to see.
Okay. I'm going to
Are you done,
target
Peter?
this guy right here.
Peter stayed for a while there in Gorgio.
I'm going to actions.
Oh, I guess he's not. He's just readjusting.
I'm going to do a full attack on him.
All right, well, you moved, so you can't do a full attack.
Okay.
Next
Okay.
round you can, and have -4 to hit both times, but you get to attack twice, but you can't do anything else.
So I can't do it right now. So I got to go with a no.
Correct.
Damn
And both, don't forget, you guys are technomancers. You guys have spells and all this other stuff you guys can do.
it. Okay.
Yeah, for
All
technomancers,
right.
they are about
This
the
is good then.
non-technomancing,
What's that?
non-spellcasting freaks I've ever seen.
Okay. What's the? Mm.
All right, 19 is definitely going to hit. All right, so that reminds me, Roberta stepped away, but the two of you, I was listening to a podcast of Starfinder, and what they did is that um, they had a special house rule to where anytime you rolled a 19, you could use the crit effect of your weapon. So it's sort of like getting a critical, but if it was a hit, you would be able to use the crit effect of your weapon. The drawback to that is the enemies have the same thing. So if the enemies get a 19, uh, if they have crit effects, they would also use the crit effects. So think about it. Once Roberta gets back, I'll throw a vote in the chat real quick, and we'll see if that's something you want to implement in here to see if we want to do that. Anyway, so
So,
go ahead and roll your damage, Loki.
I did.
so you're saying that 20
I rolled
and
a 2
are critical?
for a total of 5.
No, a 20. If it hits, is still critical. You would get the if you roll a 20, it's double damage and the critical effect. If you get a 19, it's just the critical effect and regular damage.
All right, cool.
Same thing with the bad guys. All right. So this guy just got hit by Loki, who's up there. He does have a minus. He would have a -5 to hit Loki because he's under full cover. -4 rather. But he's gonna do it because he doesn't want to get shot again. And that is a miss because of the cover. So this guy is going to shoot at Twitch again. 2 on the dice is not going to be enough. 2 misses. Jimmy Crackhorn, I don't care for that at all. All right, Twitch, can you hear us on Discord? All right, so we'll come back to you when you get back. Loki.
All right. So,
Top of round 4.
Just in here for the
You
time.
guys
I
have
missed.
entered the
Bad.
thing.
Oh.
All right, Doc is up.
How much for somebody said hi?
I will.
Said you will. What asked
All
you?
right, so Doc doesn't have any spells to cast, so he can only shoot. He's going to shoot the big one, and he's going to try to hit her with a inhibitor as well. $12 on the dice is a hit. All right, so she also, again, minimum damage, but she also is now affected by the -2 to her armor class. All right, so this guy's still trying to hit Loki, who is smartly using cover.
Ooh.
6 is better than 2, but not enough. All right, and Orndor, hold on a minute before you go. Roberta, are you back?
Yep.
All right, Twitch, your turn.
Alrighty.
I thought it was my turn. Oh, it's right. Never mind.
Oh, did that person go away? What? Where? Oh,
I killed one of them.
you know that one. I had her. Oh, I guess I still do have her targeted, but okay. I'm moving up.
I'm moving up.
Da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Let's see if I can finish her off. Do, 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 do.
All right,
What
Gojo.
was I using?
That is
There we
enough
go.
for Peter. I now have
Booyah!
hair all over me and all over my sleeves
Still a 3. Still a 3.
and all over my lap.
Every single time I have rolled damage, I have gotten a 3.
I hope you are happy. Luckily, I am not allergic to dander.
Well, luckily, we're dealing with low level
So,
monsters to match up with our low level of damage. Still sad, but just saying.
all right, Loki.
It's my turn again.
No, it's not. It's my turn.
Or no.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. I distracted by the cat. All right, there we go.
All right. I'm going to shoot my magic missile. 2 missiles dealing damage. So I'm going to go with this guy and this guy. So do it individually because or both at the same time. We do individually, correct? Because one is going to be 1 and one is going to be a different number for the damages. Or
Correct. For a Starfinder, you roll separately.
go ahead and do this one then. Wait a minute. Magic missile doesn't hit. I mean, it doesn't miss. Never mind. Okay, damages. This one is going to be the bottom one. Okay, here we go. Bam. Come on. 3, not too bad. And then the other guy. There we go. Come on, Biggie. Come on, come on. I'll take it. A bit of damage. And let's see. I can move now after shooting or not?
Correct. All right, so 2 of your missiles go blasting out and slam into. One goes into Big Tola, the other one goes into the one that's hiding back behind the crates.
So I'm going to go ahead and move to 15 and 20, 15, 20 right there. That would be considered cover from one of them at least. How about the shish? 2 of those, right? So one I would be visible to, and the other one partial hiding.
If you're using that as cover, yes, you can have cover for both, partial cover for both, -2 to hit for both. And the
Okay.
big one, you have full cover. Big Tola, you have full cover.
Okay, that will work.
And it's
Nothing
vice versa as well. So they have -2 to you, and she has -4.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Now it's my turn.
No, your turn's already done.
Yeah, we had to jump back to
Yeah.
Twitch because she had stepped out for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy is in the middle. He just got slammed by him, and you hear him say,
Let's
they
dance.
don't have one. I'm surprised they don't have a. So I'll do it this way.
What?
All right, so he's going to shift a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So he can get a clear shot at Orindor. Did not work. He still has cover, but at least he has better cover from everybody else except Loki. All right, so he takes a shot again at Orindor. He waits, and then as he's moving, Orindor peeks out to see what's going on and gets hit. 2 points of damage.
Pew, pew.
Again, non-lethal. All right, so the Vesk also moves over. Working our way down and around. I'm going to move Doc a little bit. There we go. Just making it so that people on the stream can see what's going on. All right, so as the big Vesk moves down, she shoots at Orindor as well. Shot rings out as a bullet goes flying and hits him. Unlike the other rifles, this is not non-lethal. right, top of round 5. Looks like we can have time for one more round. Maybe 2 if you guys are quick. Loki, you're on deck as this guy moves down and draws his sword and steps up to Orndor.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to
And it's
finish
going to
this
slice
guy
at him.
off.
Where did she go?
She's back over to the east by the stairs. Behind all these crates and stuff. Alright, so he slams into you with his sword. Orndor. Loki. So you are the only one who has a clear shot at pretty much everybody.
Yeah, they also have one at me too.
No, I'm talking about Loki.
Oh,
I missed again.
Alright, so the one who's... You guys have been just sitting there plinking at each other. So he's actually going to move up. He's going to try to get underneath you. Alright, so he's going to be underneath you. You cannot see him now.
All right.
He can't see you either. But he's shooting a dock. Alright, and the big vest sort of growls at the little guy who ran in front of her, blocking her shot. She's going to move down and around. And this time she's actually going to shoot at Twitch again.
I don't freaking see her.
She's now directly below you. 2 squares below Orndor.
Okay, now I see her. I'm like, dude.
As she misses Orndor, you are up. You got one in your face. The vest down below is not shooting at you.
I'm gonna whap the crowd out of him with my baton. Hell yeah! Come on,
Nice.
baby.
18 on the die is going to cut it.
Nice.
As you,
6 damage.
he slices into you with your sword. With his sword, you smash him with his baton. You immediately start feeling this cold come blasting through the cut in your armor.
Okay.
Twitch.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shoot her again. She's consistently coming after me, and she's not firing non-lethal weapons. So see if I can get something higher than a 3 on the damage die. Nope. Alrighty, so I shoot at her again. I hit her again. You would think she'd stop coming. I keep hitting her. She should go after somebody else.
All right, so the doc, he is there. He's sort of looking both ways, trying to figure out what to do. Um, He's also going to run up the stairs a little bit, get protection, cover from one, and then he's going to shoot. A minor inhibitor at the big Vesk. But again, 2 on the dice is not going to cut it. All right, so now it's the Vesk's turn. Top of the next round. She's doing a full attack. So that means she is attacking twice. First one misses, second one hits. 18 on the dice. All right, Twitch.
All right, let's see if I can finish her off.
Now you do not see any other weapons on her. Looks like she only has the pistol. Now she does have claws, but she's not having any other weapons.
Okay, so I don't understand why that concerns me if I'm going to kill her. Yay, I got more than a three.
Yay, you got more than 3. Awesome. All right, so when you're done, go ahead and pass your turn.
Okay.
Orndor, you're up.
Okay. Baton. They missed. They missed. Fine. I am hanging right here. Actually, if I can I move up 5 feet like that and not have a disadvantage as far as or movement away. What the hell that thing's called?
5-foot guarded step, yes.
Yes. All right, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so besides moving, what else are you doing? So that does grant cover to both of you. You already missed anyway. All right, Loki, you're up.
So, can I just jump down off of here and attack the guy that's underneath me?
So you have a couple options. You can just do a jump and risk taking a tiny bit of damage, or you can hop over the ledge, hang down and drop. The second one will take all of your movement, but yes, you could do that. If you just jump, then that will only take 5 feet of your movement.
Oh yeah, I'll just jump and risk taking the damage. Do I need to roll an
All right, so I
acrobatics?
need a, yep, give me an acrobatics check. And this is going to be a pretty easy check, so it's a DC 15. All right, so you do fall prone, but you can then stand back up. So you're standing up and you take 1 point of damage.
and I can still attack, right?
Correct.
So
You are now
yeah,
on the bottom
that'll
floor.
work. So I'm going.
It's a Technomancer. It's like Mantha, one of my players who is a bard and a cleric and who always runs up and smacks people. He is a Technomancer. He's even more like a wizard and hasn't cast any spells at all yet.
Did it? What? Why did I have him?
All right, that is a hit. This guy does not have very good armor class.
Okay.
Nice max damage. You shoot it, jump down. He sort of stumbles back as you fall on your butt. As this floor is very cold and slippery a little bit, and then spring back up and shoot him in the face.
And he's still not dead.
All right, looks like he wants to leave, so I'll try to keep him here as long as I can, Mantha.
Okay. I guess
As he
that's
digs his claws into me. Ouch.
my turn.
Ouch. All right, so the one you just shot drops his pistol, pulls out his long sword, and goes to attack you.
Misses.
Sadly, 17 on the dice. It cuts into you, and again, as this blade slices into, you feel some of your armor starting to give away, and the cold is rushing through. All right, so he's going to move over. Also going to take a 5-foot step, and then slash into Orindor. Trying to keep him from casting spells. And he hits. And just a reminder, minimum damage though. Longsword is not non-lethal damage. All right, and the doc gets to go again. And Mantha, again, you can go ahead and redeem, if you don't know if you heard me, but you can go ahead and redeem all those. Everything that's in the chat today has been redeemed for tonight. There are a couple from a couple days ago that don't redeem, but for tonight, everything has been redeemed. All right, so Doc is going to shoot at her again, trying to get that minor inhibitor to take effect. This time he hits. Oops, I rolled damage twice. Hold on. She's not dead yet. but he is going to use his minor inhibitor on her. So that gives her a -1 to her attack. Oh, hold on a second. That's why. What's going on? Oh, Alicast. That's what's going on. Oh, okay, so hold on a second. I had 2 of them targeted. That's why. All right, so hold on. I messed up the G 15. All right, so she's not prone. Alicast is not hurt. 7. To the extent that it was. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, and as the top of round 7, so we have 3 minutes left. We'll go ahead and call it a couple minutes early. Thank you guys for hanging out as we are in this cold. Doc will say, well, I'll let Jingle do it next time. So as you're dealing with this cold, those of you who have been hit by swords will probably have to deal with the effects of this freezing temperatures that are in here next time, or at least after the fight.
Oh,
If you survive the fight, but looks like all the bad guys are wounded, and only a couple of you have taken a bunch of damage. So thanks again for playing. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stream. Don't forget to
Thank you, Span, for letting us do it.
yeah.
Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Mantha and Ngorgio. I want to shout out again to Ngorgio and Mantha for the subscriptions. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. That is so awesome. Thank you, thank you. And when you don't forget, besides being an awesome person, you also get a bunch of Svenzone particles. So that's why Ngorgio and Mantha both redeem the cats redemptions every time they're here. Cover me with hair. And everybody gets to see the cats on camera. You too can do it as well. So like, subscribe, email, the link to your grandfather, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Later.